G'day guys, and welcome back to Karate Over Coffee. We've got part 2 of our chat with Tsuneari after the Olympics. So we started talking about the package what he received from the Australian Olympic Committee. He didn't receive any financial aid from anybody. He doesn't have any sponsorship, nothing from the Australian Karate Federation. So anything that you get, for free is fantastic. So he talks about that, and then we start talking about athletes, and we talk about what some of the athletes are like, what they're doing, and then we delve into the political issues within the WKF, and how subjective the competition is, and the officials, and then there's a cliffhanger. So stay tuned. What was the Olympic package like? I saw you put it out on your bed. What'd you
initially
get in it?
I had two. There was two packages. One was like the official clothing, or like the sports craft and volley stuff. And then got the see-through suitcase.
It was see-through?
Yeah, it's pretty much clear. So if you pack your undies on the outside.
They made it be extra large.
Yeah, and then if you're smuggling drugs, put it inside of the suitcase. Yeah,
in the shoes, not
in the shoes.
Not that I have previous experience, but
yeah. So then, and that was the initial package. And once we got to Japan, we got like a lot of like the ASICS gear.
Okay.
Yeah, that was like, it was so much stuff. It was like it was crazy how much gear I actually got. Like,
yeah,
we got shirts, we got polos, shorts, trackies, jumpers, raincoats, hats, underwears, socks, everything. Like you name it, we got. Yeah,
all green and gold.
All green and gold. Yeah.
Oh well, at least you don't have to shop for the next couple of years, mate.
Yeah, well that's it. I don't have to.
Or you could sign it and fund a trip to the next competition.
I'm retired, or.
Well, okay. So I was going to ask you about that. I was waiting to the end, but anyway, you've. So that's it. That was your last competition.
Yeah. So I always, I think it was always one of the goals for me was like, I wanted to retire from the sport and not let the sport retire me. Yeah. So that's the thing. I only did the last 5 years technically now for this competition. Okay. It was solely for this competition.
Yeah.
All the work. So and I told myself like I was going to retire to the Olympics, and it was like coming off a high. So really great. Yeah.
Well,
nothing more to give. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't think nobody expects you to give anything more, mate. What are you going to do after? Are you still going to stay in karate, or you just had enough, or?
I like to be involved, but I like to stay. Maybe not like on an official kind of role yet.
Yeah.
Depending on what, maybe if I have the opportunity, maybe coach another country or whatever when this pandemic finishes.
Yep. Coach another country.
Yeah, I reckon that stuff like that will be really fun if the opportunity arises.
Okay.
Yeah. But then, but I want to help out like the young generation coming up, just personally, just give them my advice, give them my help.
Yep.
Yeah, maybe if the kids, once all this finishes and once we can travel again, grab a small team, take them to Japan, give them like the best training.
Yep.
And then like show them the world, and then just help them out.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. And what about no intention of starting your own karate dojo?
Not yet. Yeah, maybe down the track, but right now, not really yet.
Yeah. Just want a bit of a break from karate for a bit.
Yeah, just want to unwind, just see, just relax. Maybe get fat a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, mate, if you need a hand, let me know.
Yeah.
I got all the tips, bro. All of the tips.
Grab some KFC.
Oh, well, I'll tell you where the closest one is to you when you get out. But no, you don't want KFC, mate. You want Korean fried chicken. That is, I make my own Korean fried chicken.
That's great. Yeah.
It is very good. My wife is Korean, so my fried chicken is much better than hers.
Oh, great. I'll come over to yours then.
Yeah, bro. Easy. It's 12 minutes from where you are. Don't come now, bro.
Yeah, and then
wait a week.
Yeah, one way to week. Yeah, but no, that's it. I still want to be involved in karate.
Yep.
I want to still, give back, and I think it's really important for me to like pass down what I've actually gained and what I've learned to the next generation. Yeah.
Yeah, and like, and as I was saying before, mate, it's something tangible that people can relate to, and there's if Tsuneari can do it, I can do it.
Yeah, well, that's it. Yeah.
No, that doesn't sound nice. So that doesn't sound correct. Like, well, shit, if Tsuneari can do it, but there's that. Well, if an Australian can do it, I can do it.
Well, that's it. Like, if I give my 10 to an athlete, and he has his 10, then he's 20.
Yeah.
And technically, he should be way better than me.
Yeah. Well, that's you always want, as an instructor or a coach, or you always want those people to be better than you were. Not all coaches and not all people, but yeah, that's generally what you want.
Yeah, of course.
You want them to be better. Same as your kids. You want your kids to be better than what you were. So
yeah, you want the absolute best out of them.
Yeah, exactly. You want the best for them too. And what was when did it feel real that you were going to the Olympics? When did it feel like, man, I'm Australia's first karate Olympian?
Well, it wasn't really there until like kind of got not real, but it was good when I like on the day before competition we got to visit the Budokan.
Yep.
They're doing like a tour of like how the competition is going to be, how it's set up, and once I got on the mat and just like looked up the ceiling.
Yeah,
that was when it was like, it's game time. Like,
yeah. And so did they tell you where to walk out, where to bow, all those?
Yeah, all that kind of stuff.
Is it was it like, I mean, the pool system?
Yeah.
I love watching the pool system. I thought it was fantastic. I love the pool system in the kata too. I think that was fairer.
Yeah.
In the kata, you got to do 2 kata in the first round. So, and the pool system for the kumite, was that always going to be like that, or how do they choose the athletes for each pool?
Yeah. So what happened is like the 1-2 was split, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 4 in the same pool. So that's like the initial seeding.
Oh, you mean the Olympic seeding?
Yeah, Olympic seeding. So Olympic standing number 1, 2 are separate, and 1 and 4 in one pool, and 2 and 3 in the other pool.
Yeah.
And then after that, it's just like it's out of the hat, pretty much.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And that was that the day before? Was that when you were at the Budokan?
Yeah. So after the athletes kind of left and the coaches had their own meeting, the coaches meeting and the debrief.
Yeah.
And that's when they kind of do the draws.
Okay. Yep. So when you were at the Budokan, did you chat to the other athletes?
Yeah. We're all mates. So as much as we're rivals, we're all mates. So Rafa is a gentleman. That's the other thing.
Yeah.
Rafa is a good guy.
Yeah. He looks like a nice.
He's just a genuine good guy, and he's still going to compete. Yeah, I asked him. I was like, "You going to keep going?" He's like, "Yeah, I'll keep going." I was like, "Mate, nothing but respect."
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Nothing but respect for you. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he's got nothing else to prove.
Yeah. Nothing. Yeah.
Is he the same age as you? He must be 32.
No, he's 2 or 3 years older than me.
I mean, he looks 47, but he's looked 47 for 20 years.
Yeah, Rafa, a good guy.
I'd love to be able to grow that beard, but I can't grow that beard.
Yeah. A lot of people are going to finish up. Araga's finishing up, I think.
Who? Araga? Okay,
yeah. Finishing up. I think Noah Bish said we're going to finish up after this.
What about Haruna's hair?
Yeah, apparently that's like something to do for his like grandfather or something.
Okay.
Not religious, but it's like something to do with like his granddad, and it's just the icon that he kind of lives through.
Yeah. Well, man, I love watching Haruna fight. He's got everything, man. He does, yeah. He's got everything. Tactically, though, he doesn't do the. Sometimes he doesn't. He's not tactically the best fighter.
Yeah, and then
especially
but
towards the end.
Musa is just he's a machine on the map. But
yeah, Moose is he's so good defensive. He's such a good defensive fighter.
His timings are so awkward. Like when I was fighting him,
yeah,
the timing he comes forward and stuff is very awkward. Yeah.
That's probably why he does so well, because he doesn't do the same as everybody else. You know, he's that offbeat.
And he's fit.
Yeah. Tom Scott is also sort of looks like that sort of awkward fighter.
Yeah.
His hands are constantly moving. His feet are constantly moving. You know, he doesn't fit into the same sort of rhythm as everybody else. So, but is it the guy from Afghanistan? No, where was he from? Egypt. The guy that you fought?
Oh, Kazakhstan.
Oh, Kazakhstan. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Is he 20?
Yeah, he's very young. Yeah.
Wow, he's fast, man.
Yeah, he's good.
Very fast for 20. Gee, you were unlucky not to get that first Gyakuzuki.
Yeah, you know.
If you look at the replay, your Gyakuzuki is better than his Gyakuzuki. But
I thought it was good.
But in the ruling, because his was scored.
Yeah.
Can't overrule that.
Yeah, and then when I put the video review, I don't know why I didn't get processed, but
yeah. I thought you were all day, every day in.
Yeah, me too. I was like, boom. I was like, put the card up.
Yeah.
It was like, no, and I was like, okay.
yeah. Whoa, what? But and the kick against Agev, I thought it was all. Yeah. Those 3 points easy.
Yeah, I was like, okay.
yeah. That's. And again, you know, we weren't able to send any Oceania karate refs, and there's no influence there.
Yeah, well, that's it. Like, you know, it's like for the referees, because they're under so much pressure as well.
Yeah,
you can understand.
For sure.
So, look, when you have someone like me rock up on the mat, for them it's like, oh, you know, I can, you know, not score him.
Yeah.
And I won't get in trouble.
Yeah.
You know, it's like when you have like a Turkish or someone where it's like you've got like 20 coaches on the stand just looking at you, pointing at you.
Yeah.
Calling your name.
Yeah.
If you don't do well, you know, you get, you know, so
that influence,
Yeah, so it's not really objective, and that's the problem, I think. One of the problems with karate is like it's very subjective. There's too much political influence over like scoring, even with kata, even everything like.
Yeah. Well,
the stats was, I think, I'm not too sure, but if it's real or not, but I heard like 60 to 70% of the points scored in the competition was video review.
I would think that at least 50, mate. At least 50.
So I think that itself says a lot about like the system is a little bit wrong.
Yeah.
If
you're not backing the judges that are physically on the mat.
Yeah, and if they're not scoring more than 50% of the points that are actually being scored.
Yeah, what's going on?
Yeah, what's going on is the question,
Yeah, well, to be honest, bro, you guys are so fast. It's really, it can be really hard to see. And you're only on one angle.
That's it. It's very hard, right? Yeah.
And the referee has little say anymore.
Yeah.
They don't get a vote. The only vote they get is Hantai.
Yeah.
Right. And you know, they don't get a vote on when they probably have the best view because they're in the middle and watching the guys fight. And I know, you know, if you watch maybe not just this one, but other competitions, where two judges give a point and the referee's like, dude, I saw it, that's not a point, but still has to give it.
Yeah.
So that's hard. But I don't know.
The fact that the video review cameras are on top of the judges, right?
Yeah. So
they're looking the stuff where the judges are looking at it.
Yeah.
If the judges can't see it, how's the video review going to see it?
Yeah. Well,
so I think the video review angles should be on different angles to the judges.
Yeah, in the middle.
In the middle on the side, so they can actually see it.
Yeah. Then it takes away. Yeah, if it's the same angle as the judges, it makes the judges look bad.
Yeah, that's it. And then And then the fact that it's just yes or no is also not good.
Yeah.
I think when you say no, you need to give a reason.
Yeah, that's right. And it is subjective because you've got different people having a different opinion on what a Gyakuzuki is and what a Gyakuzuki isn't. And whether, because many times you see the person punching and their head is turned. Like, that's not karate. That's not any combat sport. You need to be able to see where you're punching, right? And but anyway, look, you can't change it now.
Yeah,
but
I think there's a lot of room for improvement. I think.
What would you improve? Thanks, guys, for listening. We've got part 3 coming up shortly, and we delve a little bit more into the issues with the WKF and karate in general. So stay tuned and make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks, guys. Thank you for listening to Karate Over Coffee. And if you're enjoying the podcast and getting something out of the episodes, there are a few things you can do to help us. If you don't already subscribe to us on YouTube, please do so. We release these episodes every Friday morning, Australian time. Plus, we release some smaller espresso shots during the week on both our YouTube channel and our Facebook community group. You can also subscribe to us on our Apple or Spotify. Leaving a 5-star review will be very beneficial as well. If you have any suggestions or topics or feedback or anything that you want to talk about, please put it in our comment section on our Karate Over Coffee community Facebook group. If you'd like to support us, please visit our online shop where we have official Karate Over Coffee shirts, hoodies and mugs available. Your continued support is appreciated and a vital way for the podcast to keep moving forward. Thanks, guys.